Undefined Radio.
Prepare for glory!
You mean you eat other people's lunches? Stop it!
Is that 2 plus 2? Thomas Jefferson, sucker!
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Oh, hell no!
Hey, see if they got any pie. Bring me some pie.
Do you like pie?
Why, hell yeah!
Crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy.
Hail to the king, baby.
And welcome everybody once again to Undefined Lunch right here on UndefinedRadio.com. Hope your day is going well. It is Tuesday, May the 11th, man. Time is pressing on, and we got a lot to cover today. A lot of things happening, as you may have heard. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some local events that are coming up, as well as things that are affecting us nationwide. And we're talking specifically about this stupid cyber attack, right? So the cyber attack happens, as some of you may know, and some of you may not know. And it's kind of crazy that, now we're looking at insanely higher gas prices probably in a lot of areas, because think about the things that are not going to be able to get done if these companies can't roll out gas, which means a lot of these delivery trucks can't run, and all of these things that can happen because of this cyber attack. It happened about 4 days ago, and it's a cyber extortion attempt is what they're actually calling it, right? So they went in there, they put ransomware on the computers of this pipeline company, and good Lord. Now, they're saying that gasoline prices are unlikely to be affected. We'll see about that, because you can say that all you want to, but these people who are on these gas companies and stuff, especially when you're going out to these filling stations and all that, trying to get gas, I mean, supply and demand. You don't have it, and there's only a limited supply, the cost is going to go up. It's just going to happen. So be ready for that. I mean, you figure that roughly 45% of fuel consumed on the East Coast was affected by this pipeline. That's a lot. Dude, that's almost half. That's insane. This is the worst cyber attack to date on the U.S. infrastructure, and they've been getting attacked frequently, boy. It has been something. And it's a criminal gang known as Dark Side. Dramatic effect, I know. But that's what it is. And so this is what we're seeing right now. And here's what's bad is this Dark Side group is, they have this Robin Hood image that they try to perpetrate, right? Where they give part to charity. So they give a cut to charity. Haven't we all heard this before? Giving cuts to people and all that. I mean, so what are you doing with the rest of it? Yeah, you're putting it in your own pocket. It's just a cut to charity is just to say, we're not totally bad guys, except for all the other people that you're going to hurt in the process. Charity or not. There are a lot of people that after struggle anyway, and now they're just going to struggle that much more. They don't tell you that part of it. And so that's kind of what we're hearing right now, and that's a tough thing. Here's what I love too. So this group claims that they don't attack hospitals or nursing homes, educational or government targets that it donates a portion of its take to charity. And really, you don't, except that you do. Again, this is what happens when people are a little bit clueless on things, that attacks like this affect everybody. It doesn't just single out certain segments of the population. It affects everybody. It affects the shortages that are going to happen. It affects the pricing that people have to pay, because it don't just affect middle or upper class. It affects the lower class too. These people don't have hardly any money to begin with, and now they're going to have less. Now they have to pay more with less. It does affect them. It affects us in every part of it's unbelievable, really. And the fact that the government can't get ahead of this, that's what's insane to me. That's nuts. That is nuts. So hold on, folks. It's craziness. It's crazy times. It's crazy times out there, and crazy things that are coming. All right, let's talk about, first of all, I want to talk about Undefined Lunch. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Yesterday was a lot of fun. Great to be back on the airwaves at the lunch time position. Love it. We had a lot of great music yesterday. Going to have a lot of great music today, and a lot of great music going forward. You never know what you're going to hear. We are a multi-genre radio station, which means we play everything. Because like I said yesterday, we all have different tastes in music, different styles of music. So we hit it from all different time periods, all different types of music. You're just going to hear, look, you never know what's coming up next. If you do have lunch requests, you can follow us on YouTube at our YouTube Undefined Radio YouTube channel. Type it in, give us a subscribe, a like, and a follow. Hit that notification bell so we know, so you will know that whenever we go live with anything that we're doing, you'll get a notification for that. Follow us on our Facebook page at Undefined Radio, of course, on our Twitter, Instagram, all at Undefined Radio. Follow us there for all the Undefined Radio news. But if you want to request songs, you can do that at our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. Either one, we're checking those throughout the show. We'll get your request in for songs that you want to hear. We'll try to get those on as soon as we can. What else do we got? Man, there's so many things happening right now. We covered it a little bit yesterday. Spring Fest is this weekend in Batesville, Mississippi. Going to be a lot of fun. That is a 2-day event on the 14th and the 15th. We're going to have a Friday night street dance. You're going to have Eric Deaton Trio and the Soul Tones will be headlining that on Friday night. And then Saturday, big music lineup. You got Jason and Presley Adams. You got the Marshall Drew Band, Elmo and the Shades, Steve Azar Trio, and, of course, headlining is Frank Foster. The admission is free. Admission is free. Bring your lawn chairs, come on down, have a good time, and listen. Lots of other things happening there, too. You'll have arts and crafts vendors from 9 to 1 on Saturday. We've got a Cornhole Classic at 10 a.m. on Saturday. You've got the Muscle and Fitness Bench Press Competition. That's on Saturday. Carnival rides and games. So, now, those aren't free. You got to pay for that stuff. But, look, there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do at Spring Fest. That's in Batesville, Mississippi. That's in North Mississippi for those of you who may not know. It's right down I-55 or right up I-55, depending on your location. Come on out and have a good time. It's going to be a blast. Meanwhile, in Mississippi, we'll be playing at Frank's Bar and Grill in Robinsonville on Saturday night from 7 to 11. So if you're in that area, you want something to do, hey, head on out there. Check out Meanwhile in Mississippi. But there's a lot of things to do. So a lot of things for you to get out and go do. Mississippi is wide open. And this, according to Tate Reeves yesterday, finally, I mean, because there's been this big thing about people not wanting to work. We've seen it right here in Senatobia about, they've had to shut down some businesses because people just don't want to work. They're getting all this extra money, this unemployment money. It's not free. We're all having to pay it back. And it's just people aren't wanting to work. And Tate Reeves told the government, look, we don't need any more of this. We've got jobs to fill, lots of jobs to fill. People are not wanting to work. People about to have to get back to work now. And that's a good thing. That's just a good thing. I mean, you got to do it, man. You got to do it. You just can't keep taking that free money because it's not free. It's coming from somewhere. Right? It's nothing's free. And so that announcement was made yesterday, and good for them. It needs to happen. Needs to happen. Yeah, there'll be people who ain't going to like it because they've been enjoying that free money, as they like to call it. It ain't free. It's time to get back to work. Plenty of jobs out there. Plenty of people begging people to come to work. And I get it. I mean, who wants to work if you don't have to? This is a federal government issue, about just saying, hey, we're going to pay you to stay at home. Then they come out saying, oh, that's not what we were doing. That's exactly what you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing. Dependence on the government. Socialism 101. Be dependent on the government for everything, and this is what happens. Nobody wants to work. Why would you if you're just being given money to stay at home? And so I'm glad I'm glad they're stepping up and Tater Tot stepping up and doing some of this stuff. I mean, you got to do it. I mean, we've got to protect our state here. I said yesterday, Ron DeSantis is my favorite governor. This dude's on top of it all. And these other governors need to start following suit. Start following suit. Stop giving in to these far left liberal crybabies who are complaining, who've never done anything, who live with their parents raise them to do whatever. They don't have any accountability for anything, so they just go out here and chant all these insane things and march around and not do anything, and it's stupid. All right, these people who have zero life experience. It's funny how liberals, when they're young, become conservatives when they get older because they understand. Once they get a little life experience, they kind of understand, oh crap, I might have been wrong about all that. Yeah, you were. I mean, it's just not people want to believe there's this fantasy land out there, and it's not that, dude. You got to work. Things have to happen. You can't just sit around and create drama where there's not any just to make yourself feel better, and that's basically what it is. It is insane, and it is stupid. It is stupid. We got a lot more we're going to talk about later on in the show about some of those issues. You might have heard about Tim Tebow. The Tebow man is getting another shot in the NFL, and that raised all kinds of controversy. Why did it create all kinds of controversy? Because guess who? The first name that gets thrown out there because Tim Tebow is getting a shot back in the NFL? Colin Kaepernick. That's right. And, of course, it must be racism if Tim Tebow gets another shot in the NFL. What they don't tell you and what they seem to have forgotten is that Colin Kaepernick did have a couple extra shots in the NFL and just refused it outright. Don't y'all remember that? The workouts, and then just refused it outright and left. Nobody wants to remember that? No, they don't. The difference is that Tim Tebow switching from quarterback to the tight end position, trying to get a spot back in the NFL, which he has to earn. It's not given. They signed him to a one-year contract, but that doesn't mean he makes the team, and we'll get that. That's what they don't tell you. All right? This is what those people who are just faux outrage and woke outrage, they won't tell you that part of it. They just want to scream racism and discrimination and all day long because that suits the narrative. Be smarter than that, folks. You got to be smarter than that. This week's weather. Let's talk about the weather real quick because this is important. Dude, this weather is nutty. Weather's nutty. We're seeing rain. We're seeing rain again today. 49% chance of rain. It's already been raining this morning. High of 63. It's cool outside. But it's not going to stay that way. Starting tomorrow, we creep up to around 68. Thursday, Friday, it's going to be sunny. High 71 tomorrow, Thursday, high 74 Friday. Saturday, high of 79. It is going to be nice for Springfest coming Saturday. Sunday, we hit 83. And then the thunderstorms start coming back all next week. Good Lord, it is going to be a run of this. So, yeah, it's crazy weather. Be prepared. But just know we get through today. Things start easing off tomorrow. It starts getting warm again on Thursday. It's going to be a fun weekend. It's going to be a great weekend. Great weekend to be out in Springfest. And again, we got Frank Foster headlining. But not only that, but we got Steve Azar, right? Mississippi's own Steve Azar. He's going to be out there. Which is going to be awesome. So we're going to start our music mix with a little Steve Azar. How about we do Waiting on Joe? I think that'd be a good thing to start with. All right, guys, we appreciate you tuning in to Undefined Lunch. Remember, you can listen to us on the free Undefined Radio app. You can get that in any app store on your Alexa or Siri device. You can read there, or you can go to undefinedradio.com and listen to us there. We hit you in every sort of way. So there's no place you can't go that you can't listen to Undefined Radio. And we appreciate you guys and gals tuning in. Let's get that music mix started. A little Steve Azar, Waiting on Joe. If we can get it cranked up.